Welcome to another special edition of the Groupchat Wrestling Podcast, an indie special, and this one's very close to our hearts. You all know TNT Extreme Wrestling. It's not just one of the hottest promotions in the UK at the moment, but they're also a huge supporter of us here on the podcast, and we're proud to be one of their sponsors. So when TNT do something special, we like to do something special too. Now, ironically, our Scouse contingent are completely MIA for this one. Andy's currently sunning himself in the Canary Islands. Mike is not exactly fighting fit, but it's down to myself and Lucy to fly the flag for Liverpool as we welcome the reigning, defending TNT Ultra X champion. He's making history, making waves, and very soon he'll defend the title against the one and only Sonny Kiss at Effy's Big Gay Brunch. It's none other than Shay Monet. Shay, welcome to the pod. It's great to have you. How are you?
Thank you so much.
Wait, can I correct you there, please? It is Shay motherfucking Monet.
Okay, my mistake.
Motherfucking money.
Hey. Let's do it right or not do it at all.
Right.
Can I say welcome as well? The reason you are here is because I requested you for my birthday. I told these guys what I wanted for my birthday was not a present, was not a party. I wanted Shay Monet to come on because I am a shameless fangirl. So
It would have been better if I got wrapped up. Like, that would have been such a better surprise. And then I popped out or something like that. I'm sorry I didn't wrap myself up, but I'm here, which is the main thing. Thank you so much for having me. And I look forward to taking over your show for the night.
Oh, good.
Please
No,
do.
absolutely. Please do. We've been. The funny story is we were filming an episode of something just before this as well. So we have been doing back-to-back recordings, and lo and behold, so my voice is a little bit hoarse, so I apologise. But no, again, no, genuinely, welcome. How are you feeling right now in the middle of all this kind of build-up and hype around Effy's Big Gay Brunch coming up?
Ready. I feel ready. I don't ever... How'd I put it? I love a challenge. I'm very competitive. So, in my heart, I'm top bitch. I'm right up here. So, ain't nobody stopping me. Like, at the end of the day, like, when the time comes, you'll see my nerves. But, just... First of all, to be given opportunities like, this is why I love TNT, because I feel like I'm not looked at as like your stereotypical, shall we say, LGBTQ wrestler and stuff like that, because that's what I don't identify as. I didn't get into wrestling because my sexuality. I got into wrestling because I wanted to beat the shit out of people, and that's exactly what I do. So leading into this match with Sonny Kiss, I'm happy for the opportunity. However, Sonny, it's your long kiss goodnight because you ain't taking my belt back to the States. Don't be silly.
I don't know. I mean, Sonny Kiss, you've called Sonny a professional bitch. Been doing this for years. Some of the biggest stages in the world. I mean, are you sure you're not just a little bit nervous? Tiny bit. Come on. When that ass appeared on that screen, were you
It's
not
true.
just a little bit intimidated?
I mean, it's expect the unexpected. I expected the unexpected. I thought they were going to be like, oh, you get Adam Bolt again. I was like, easy work. Watch me do my shit. But yeah, the thing is TNT are bringing in so many new faces or people who's been around for in different sort of locations for a while, so you don't know who's going to walk in. Like, you just had Luke Jacobs walking into a death match. Like,
I know.
you don't know what to expect. So when I said clap for me, I didn't expect an arse clap. So Sonny Kiss wanted to appear in the
And
screen
why
with
would
that.
you? It's
So
not often it's going to happen, is it?
I know, like, what the heck? I was like, are you hearing this? Are you hearing this? But it's one of those things where it's like, again, big name, but at the end of the day, Sonny, like, you were way up here, and now you're slowly going here, whereas I'm coming up here. So AEW, if you're watching this, you want to give me a call, because I won't lose that contract, so just saying. How's it?
Ooh,
Oh
those
my
sound like
God,
fighting
AEW
words.
Max Caster Open Challenge. We could
Shane
have,
Monet's
we
coming.
could have Shay
I'll
Monet.
challenge
Yes.
into a rap battle or something. Like,
Oh,
Wow.
goodness
Okay, well,
me.
we're big AEW fans here on the podcast as
Oh,
well.
nice,
But I
nice.
think, yeah, even I would boo my beloved Max Caster if Shay Monet were to walk out to answer that. I mean, yeah, Sonny Kiss. Do you think Effy's sending Sonny as a bit of a go on get him? The fucker
mean,
that beat me.
yeah, I mean, Effie should, because Effie knows what I'm capable of, and Effie knows I've already beat him. So it's like, why would you risk putting yourself in that situation again when you know what could be the result? It's Effie's Big Gay Brunch, and unfortunately, you don't want to make it into Monet's Big Gay Munch, because that's exactly what I did to you. And look what happened. It's like that. Like I said in my promo, the big three, your Dark Sheet, your Alley Cats, your Effy, whether it was at TNT, whether it was elsewhere, I've already beaten you, so who's next? And they decided to throw, I guess what they would be like America's Sweetheart or something like that at me. But at the end of the day, Sonny, like, I'm gonna give you the proper welcome. Like, obviously, TNT is based in England, right? I'd like to call TNT my home. However, I'm Glaswegian, and we like to introduce ourselves with either hello or a Glasgow kiss, depending on your attitude. If you're familiar with what a Glasgow kiss is, it is a straight up noggin butt. So,
Mm-hmm.
depending on how Sonny's mood is feeling, like, I can be respectful to the elderly. So, it's like.
Oh my goodness me, there's some sass going on here. I love it.
He's younger than me, could we not?
But it's just like, it's just like, at the end of the day, I've been given this opportunity. I have got a brand spanking new Ultra X Championship in front of me, which is gorgeous, but weighs an absolute ton. I have a mission to complete here. Not only am I the first ever LGBTQ plus champion, blah blah blah. We can all put like labels on it, but at the end of the day, I am going to be the best Ultra X champion because you have your Lycos and your Doris and your Robbie X and all that, and they're all amazing in their own individual way. However, you've never had a champion like Shay motherfucking Monet, and that is why I'm saying expect the unexpected when it comes to TNT, but they should expect the unexpected when you come to me. Because how do you prepare for a match like me when you've never had an Ultra X champion like me?
It's very true. I can't disagree with that. Like, how can you prepare for someone who they cannot possibly prepare for? But let's talk about that moment just really quickly. You winning the Ultra X Championship at Going Off Big Time. It was in the scramble match. What was going through your head when you realised that actually, yes, this is mine now? What was it like in Fusion at that time?
When you woke up after being stunned onto the in victory, yeah. How long did it take to sink in? Oh shit, I've won this. And
When I saw Doris standing above me, I said, "Why is this motherfucker in the ring? Is he coming to take the belt? Like, what's going on?" So it was like a big moment to just kind of. It took some realization, but like I think people expected the tears and the emotion and stuff. But in my head, it's about fucking time. Like, I'm not gonna be like around the bush. Let me say.
No, of course.
I'm going to be egotistical as fuck. I worked my tush off in TNT. Like, I was the guy who I thought was walking in for a one and done. I thought I was only there for, like, hey, here you go, here's your moment, and then you can go away. But then I had something to prove, and that's exactly what I did when I had that initial freeway with Visage and Effy.
Mm-hmm.
I came to prove something, and now look at me. I'm the one standing with a championship in TNT, whereas where the fuck's Visage?
well,
Retired for the 8th time.
There was some
Who knows?
crutch-related unpleasantness there, wasn't there?
Yeah, there was.
That was.
Look how that
Yeah,
ended
you
though.
were. Speaking of titles that you've held, did we talk about that one, or is that a bit of a sore point?
We can talk about that.
Okay, that's all
Okay.
right then. Because
when
I had
you
something
won
written
the,
down, but you go on, Lucy.
Well, we know, anyone who has seen this podcast knows my feelings on tight fucking fun sponge Mayfairs. I am not a fan, okay? The rest of them, they have been seduced by Tate.
I'm not saying anything. I'm not saying this is your
Normally,
flaw.
they're the first to jump in with Tateness is greatness. Well,
It is.
can you please tell them exactly what kind of a person Tate Mayfairs really is?
Opportunistic, asshole, douche, smart. Because in my mind at that moment, if Visage didn't do what she did, then Tate would have had a failed cash-in opportunity. And that's all I'm saying is, Tateness is greatness, but at the end of the day, whose year was it last year? So I was ready for whatever. Like, do you think I don't prepare for this stuff? Unfortunately, I was betrayed from a jealous bitch, but we don't talk about that. But at the end of the day, like, my name's in that history book as TNT World Champion, so who's stopping me? Soon, hopefully, it'll be 2-time TNT World Champion.
Okay.
So you're coming up. You're coming after Tate. I'm reserving my personal feelings and towards Tate Mayfairs to one side because it's not the time or the place. I think present company.
He's Tate apologist. Is
Oh,
what he
I
is.
think Tate taught me something, and it was you don't get places by playing by the rules. Explains
I
what
mean,
happens again. I had my match with Tate. I didn't. I played by the rules, and look what it got me. I got beat.
that exemplifies by the fact that fucking like Leonardo Darwin didn't play by the rules, did he? And now like Tate looks a bit unstoppable, but are either of them prepared? Like, is Leonardo Darwin and our Tate Mayfairs, are they prepared for what Shea Monet has to offer them in the long run?
Leonardo Darwin and Tate Mayfair's, they are sneaky, conniving, whatever you
They're
want to call
smart
it,
though.
but
They're smart.
very smart. And like again, I would say that like Tate taught me a lesson, but at the end of the day, like you can't fuck with the gays, man. Like there's a reason we have a
Very true.
big gay brunch show and stuff like that, and it's just like they Tate got me when I was happy and smiley and let me do this for the fans. I don't give a fuck anymore. It's the Shay show. I ain't doing nothing for nobody but myself. So the same way he waited for his big opportunity to get me, I'm waiting for the right time. I strike on my time, not anybody else's time. So who says that I don't have my own backup? Do you get what I'm saying?
Ooh.
Really? Okay, give us a little bit of gossip. I won't ask you to give any tactics.
No, we want the
away,
exclusive. We
but-
want the exclusive breaking news that
No,
who Shea
no,
Monet's
Sonny
backup
Kiss.
is.
Yeah, I'm sure Sonny Kiss will be doing some studying. But
Okay.
I choose to believe Sonny Kiss is a fan of the show no matter what. But yeah, go on, give us a little clue.
It's more so just like everybody has friends somewhere in wrestling. And they also say keep your enemies closer. So maybe I
Okay.
don't know, like sometimes people realize things, it finally hits them, as in if you can't beat them, join them. But
Okay.
what do you think about
Okay, okay,
Okay.
okay. Talking about enemies, friends, that kind of relationship, we've got to talk about you and Adam Bolt. Because there's such a history there. You've teamed together, you've fought each other, you've beat him, he's beat you, How much lingering resentment is there really?
that?
On either side?
Kayfabe breaking wise, he's the yin to my yang, so I'll break that moment. He is the yin to my yang. He's my salt to my pepper, that kind of thing. Like that's my guy, man.
Your frenemies for
Whereas,
life. Yeah.
yeah, he's like
Wrestling
it's quite.
soulmates.
Yeah, wrestling
Yeah.
It's funny because not to tell a pure story, but
Oh, go
like a
on.
way back, like when me and Adam first started talking and stuff, and then we had just never like COVID had hit and blah blah blah. So we'd never actually physically been in contact with each other, and now it just feels like we can't get rid of each other. Like it's constantly now, and I'm just like, how much are we going to put up with? Like we're frenemies in wrestling and outside of wrestling because we never stop arguing, but then it's like if someone else gets involved, it's who's this guy? What do you think you're doing? Like, don't say that to him. Don't talk to him like that. But it's almost like I guess the cliche thing is like the Trish and Lita. Like he's the Lita and I'm the Trish, but like it kind of starts to feel like that because not only have me and Adam wrestled in TNT, it's constantly. And I'm sure the interview will probably be out by then, but we also have a match on True Grit coming up as well for his Pride Championship. So it's we just can't break apart, man. It's like Stretch Armstrong and I'm the arms and he's the legs, and we just keep pulling and pulling, but we're not breaking. So
You
I
never
guess
will.
that's our
Stretch Armstrong's
relationship.
unbreakable.
Yeah.
Exactly. Unless we turn it into like the gelatin inside them, then it's a bit weird. I think that's like a 18 plus moment or something like that. Like
It's a
that's
PG show at the moment, but we're allowed to swear, so you know,
It is not this one.
Not this one,
Only
no.
barbed wire is this one.
only the first half of the barbed wire one is.
I
It's
think
very
the
Edge
sound
and
of that
Christian
makes
vibes,
it like
isn't it? It's like he's my dickhead, but only I'm allowed to say that. Yeah.
yeah, like
Yeah.
it's kind of like when I talk about the gelatin, it's like I think that's like a subscribe by for $20. Like you can subscribe here. But yeah, genuinely, like in real life talk, that is my like one of my best friends. Like we're this, he
Yeah.
understands me. He's like you get that one person in the world where you just feel like somebody understands you. That's that man, and I hate it because it just I'm like trying to be this tough cookie, and he's just crumbling me. Honestly, like
You have a soft and gooey centre,
I
like an Oreo.
It is.
that's just my
Okay.
gut. That's just how much I eat.
Oh, God's sake. Same.
Don't.
Oh.
But
Got me
the,
for-
you know,
I'm sorry, I'll be back in a minute.
she just needs a moment. I'll jump in while Lucy's, getting her strength back.
Sorry.
You touched
Very
on it earlier
unprofessional.
about how when you won the title, you didn't, you wanted to kind of make an impact. You wanted to say like, this is my moment. It's deserved. You didn't want to just tick a box essentially. So,
Mhm.
do you ever feel pressure to like represent as well as perform, or is it more of like a privilege for you?
All the time, like even there was a comment that was made about me and Adam's match, and it was the match was really strong. They didn't mind like the in ring work was all solid and stuff, but it was far too long. And I'm like, you're damn right it was because we fought for that time,
Mm,
because it's there's like we are always drawing the short straw constantly. And like obviously I use this as a reference all the time. There was the give women a chance, give divas a chance.
sure,
There was
sure.
all this and all that, and it feels like now it's like give homos a chance, right? Like, but it's annoying because people like me and Adam, we don't go in. We never got into wrestling because of our sexuality. We
No.
got into it because we love wrestling. Like
Yeah.
that's where no matter what sexuality I was, I wanted to be a wrestler, and that's why I'm here.
Mm,
So I feel like there's this additional pressure to prove that I can wrestle and keep up with the best of the
yeah.
best. So being in that Scrabble match and having moments with like Lycos and that
Yeah.
that you expect, they come out and you go, yeah, we're getting a good match here. Whereas first instincts when I walk out of a curtain and someone's never seen me before is, oh, who's this guy? Oh, we're getting a wee comedy match, we're getting some pantomime, and I'm like, fuck, no, you're not.
No.
Like you're about to get the exact same that you would get from your Lycos, you'll get from your
Hmm.
Doris, you'll get from your Robbie X. And like they might be more athletic than me, they might be stronger than me, they might be this, but I'm like the element of all packages
Mm.
in one. Like in my mind, I can do everything.
Yeah.
So
Melting pot
it's
of really
like,
cool shit, man. Yeah.
Yeah, and you can
yeah.
bloody hit some of your strikes. I was up on the balcony going, oh, oh.
Oh yeah, I don't. If I'm swinging, I ain't missing. Like that's the
And
thing.
is that the
But
Glasgow thing?
it took years to kind of identify who I wanted to be though, like because I feel like when I first joined, everybody kind of thought the cliche thing was to be the comedy act, and I was like, oh,
Mm.
I guess I'm going to be the funny guy opener who gets everybody applauding. And then when I came back from COVID, I was like, I'm pretty damn good at wrestling.
Mm.
And then from there, like my style just started going up and up and up and up, and I've learned that I can do all this cool stuff, and I know to like belittle anybody else, but there's a lot of people who may be similar to me where they'll do like divas top 20 moves,
Mm.
because they enjoy it, and that's not me disrespecting them. If you want to do that, that's fine, but not everybody's styles like that. I come out hard hitting, I come out like Beauty and the Beast, like
Mm.
I'm giving you both. So at the end of the day, it's either like you take me or you leave me. I'm not changing who I am for you.
Oh, and quite right too. I mean, I think social media, especially. I mean, I have a lot of strong feelings about like how social media has ruined wrestling or a lot of perceptions about
Oh yeah.
wrestling because,
Oh yeah.
especially now with how tribalistic it all is and how it's very negative and it really cultivates a negative space if you surround yourself in that echo chamber. But what I
Yeah.
do admire is how people use that as fuel to just make themselves, well, not change who they are, but also make themselves just make themselves better and
Mhm.
harness the negative energy into making something really special and great, and that's exactly what you've clearly done. So
Yeah, I want to know that. Yeah,
Thank you.
how much of your success was driven by just pure fucking spite?
It's rage. It's just everything. Like it's kind of like I always use it as like my childhood. I grew up really rough, so without getting into so much detail, I feel like all my life I was kind of fighting it, and it was
Mm,
never fighting for like because I was gay or nothing like that. Like it was never like that. It was just the area that I was growing up in. It
mm,
was full of crazy people or mad people and stuff. That fighting is part of like what you had
mm,
to do to be respected, kind of thing.
sure.
So if I had to walk out in the street and like basically raise my fists up with someone just to be respected, that's what I was going to do. Whether that would be my cousin or like the boy around the corner who's selling ice cream cones or something like that. Like it was just kind of like that's part of what it is. So translating that to wrestling is cool to me
Mm,
because I feel like I've got the best of both worlds where it's like I come out, I'm like glam, I'm 80s, I'm kind of giving that old school flair. And then when I'm in the ring, it's like, okay, it's go time.
mm.
Like, if I really wanted to, and just I stripped back all this makeup and took that singlet off and came out in black trousers and all that, it's like, I could do that, but that would take the uniqueness away from me. Why would I
Sure.
do that?
Yeah, please don't
Why
do that.
take
But
away
also, oh god,
what makes me
please
special?
tell me. Talking about the glam, please tell me what brand of eyelashes you use that stay on.
Oh,
that whole
So,
time, because seeing you do them and then you've got an interview right after, I'm like, they are still flawless. How? Tell me.
so I actually use a mixture of different eyelashes. Sometimes I'll get ones from like MAC and stuff like that, but when I have the brand ones, I'm like, oh, these are kind of shit. Like I don't really like them. So one time I went on Amazon and came across like rhinestone and colored eyelashes, and I went, oh, these are cool. Like they kind of remind me of like 80s kind of like it's weird like synth like neon days, that kind of vibe. Like David Bowie, that kind of feeling. And I was like, oh, this is cool. Like, I'm going to try these. And ever since then, they've just never let me down. Like, see, when someone's putting them on me, they're like, fuck these lashes. But I'm like, fucking get them on me, lashes.
Oh, so it's not like a top name brand or anything. You're not paying like.
No, genuinely, I was just like one day, like, colorful eyelashes. And then, like, I saw these lashes and it has a wee hint of color. And I was like, that's
Yeah.
cool. I was like, that matches with the amount of times I change color of my wrestling gear and stuff like that. So, it's kind of again it's all these small points that just make you stand out to be unique, and why would I take away what makes me stand out of the pack? Do you get what I mean? So why
Absolutely.
do I do that?
Where did the look come from? How long did it take you to develop like the look?
So it's a bit weird. I first joined just as kind of like standard default wrestler. Like you probably find me in community creations somewhere. Um, like it was just kind of like barefaced. I had like the young boy fringe. Never dyed my hair, nothing like that at all. I had like a wee pair of like black spandex trunks and stuff like that. No knee pad covers, no proper knee pads, like just like almost like tennis knee pads. Um, and then I joined ICW, and I developed a relationship with Jack Jester, and Jack Jester was like, "Have you ever tried some makeup?" And I went, "Oh, absolutely not, not my thing." Because it's like honestly, in real life, it's not my thing at
Mm.
all. And then he slowly was like, let's try a bit of like eyeliner on you. Try some eyeliner. He was like, you have really nice blue eyes, so it makes it pop right away. And then we just kept adding and adding and adding. And then I kind of panicked and was like, oh no, I don't want to be seen as this guy. So I stripped all back.
Mm.
And then it was like ICW's first show after COVID. And I was just like, no, let's go all out.
Yeah.
And I don't like things like I'm the opposite of Visage. Visage is like a beautiful drag queen, likes it to be all be pretty and pure and all that. I'm coming out grungy as fuck, but some people will be like, I love your makeup, and I'm like, don't tell me that. Like I'm supposed to look like a badass. Like
Well,
don't tell me
there is a
that.
little bit of that. I will say you mentioned the eyes. One thing about your look combined with that singlet, there's almost an iciness, like a cold kind of. You know how Darby Allin had, like those icy eyes, almost mean
Yeah, yeah.
kind of ice queen vibes there. So
Yeah,
yeah.
it like Darby Allin and stuff like that. Like they're great examples. It's I mean I guess like I was actually speaking to someone earlier about this when we were talking about like the culture of people mentioning like gay wrestlers and stuff like that, because I hate that term
Mm.
because I don't think anybody's a gay wrestler. I think you're a
He's
wrestler
just a
who just so
wrestler.
happens to like men or like same gender women and stuff
Yeah.
like that. So it's just kind of like let's not do that. Like,
Mm.
but we're talking about like, did anybody ever question like why Goldust was wearing like a wig and face paint, or
Don't think
why
so.
Gorgeous George or Adrian Street were so flamboyant? Because these are men who are happily married to women and stuff like
Mm.
that. But I watch them because these are guys that I take
Mm.
inspiration from. So why wouldn't I watch them? So it's like. Stop just putting a sexuality on it and just enjoy the wrestling. Like if they're good, they're good. If they're bad, they're bad. If you enjoy them, you enjoy them. Like not everybody's gonna be a fan of you, but at the end of the day, it's about putting on a show, and that I feel like I succeeded at.
Quite rightly too. I mean, but it does tie into that whole sort of scene of where a lot of wrestling fans are, for lack of better words, like they're they're they're, they're too judgmental. Like on the surface, they use their first impressions to judge somebody. Not everybody's like that. I think Twitter obviously cultivates that sort of
Yeah,
presence where people will just make a passing comment, and that's the only thing that they'll remember about you. But actually, if you look a little deeper, you actually realise that no, everybody in that ring, whatever they identify as, whatever their preferences are, whatever their sexuality is, whatever their, you know, everything, they will find out something unique and special about
yeah,
you.
yeah. Yeah, and it's kind of like I know people always say like haters are my motivators, that
Mm.
like corny line, like. But I still remember one of my first ever shows, and there was a dad in the audience, and I was actually playing a babyface, and I was kind of going around high fiving, and he pulled his son's hand away from me.
Mm.
And his son kind of looked up at his dad, and his dad was like, "No chance." I went, "Okay, I proceeded to go on with my job, and by the end of it, I came out the ring, and the guy, like the dad, stood up, put his hand out, and was like, "Shake my hand, mate. That was amazing." And I was just like, "That you've judged me by first instinct," and I get it. Like some people maybe are so like that old fashioned kind of style where maybe that's I don't know the religion or stuff like that. Like all the different things play into it when it comes to kind of homophobia and stuff like that. But it's like I'm not there to tell you like, oh, you should love me and stuff like that. I'm not there to tell you that. Like, you either here enjoy the wrestling or you don't. Like, whether I get paid the same whether you hate me or not.
Of course.
You don't affect me. But see, knowing like, for example, over the years of like that dad just kind of implement. It was kind of like not that he was giving me his sign of approval almost, but it was like a sign of respect. Like you expected the worst from me. You expected me to come out and just put on a shit show, and that's not what you got. So yeah, like wrestling Twitter is definitely the toxic place for it. I'd say it's a nasty place
Yeah,
if I'm
it's
being
horrible.
honest.
It's very horrible, and yeah, I mean, but obviously we don't want to get into like the nitty gritty of like Twitter and all like the things wrong with it, because I could talk for hours. But
Yeah,
at the same time,
that's a full podcast on its own.
oh for sure,
It
oh
is,
we
and
talk
I'm
about it
guilty
enough.
because I spend a lot of time on Twitter's my place. I do spend a lot of time on there. It's where I get most
Yeah.
of my interaction and things. But yeah, it's a cesspool. Been spending more time on Blue Sky. That's not so bad.
Oh, I've never heard of Blue Sky.
Blue
That
Sky,
sounds
yeah.
it sounds nice. It sounds
There's a
chill.
few over there. There's some wrestling going on over there. Hangman Adam Page is rocked up. He's talking about his plants, and yeah, it's nice. It's quite nice.
It's a much more civil place. You can actually have a conversation. You can actually write something on Blue Sky and not be inundated with messages or message requests, basically wishing for your death because of wrestling opinions. Like it does happen.
I haven't had one death threat on Blue
crazy.
Sky.
No,
I was
not
like,
me neither.
It's crazy like how many people go into because I get it like if you're like loyal fans and stuff I
Sure.
get it, but like why are you in my DMs telling me if Adam Bolt doesn't win you're going to find my house and all that?
Oh, it's
I'm
just
like
come on. Yeah, exactly.
I'm like
It's
Adam
just-
Bolt will take you to my house. Like
it's
it's
just-
just
I feel like
it's
he lives there.
weird.
Good fucking luck. He's Glaswegian. I'm a Cumbrian. I know the.
yeah.
I know what you're
Oh,
looking to.
yeah.
My niece is at Glasgow University right now.
Nice.
Speaking of Cumbrian though, my local promotion is Target Wrestling in Carlisle. So I know this is being filmed now, but we're gonna be releasing it near the time. But congratulations are in order. Tag team titles, right?
Big tag team title, yeah, with Big Carbs, Martin Kirby.
Yeah.
Oh,
That is
shout
my
out Martin
10 minutes
Kirby.
from my house is Carlisle.
Shout out to
so-
Martin Kirby, you beautiful egg-headed man.
Can I
Like,
please say that he's a bit do you think he's a bit underrated? You see comedy and it's like, but also a bit of a technician too, and I feel like he's underrated. Can we just have a minute to talk about that?
Kirby's like a genre, like you get like you know how you get like action horror, da 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 da. That's Kirby. He can do anything. But the thing is like he's gonna take whoever he's wrestling and be like, hear their ideas out, and he just accommodates to it. That's the way he works. Like he's been doing this for 600 years. He's just like he's such a blessing to be around. But see the fact that not only have I wrestled him, like that's my tag partner. I never thought I would ever walk into wrestling being like, oh yeah, Martin Kirby is going to be my future tag partner. No, like, and it's such a nice dynamic because Kirby's such like a, I'm going to get in the ring, do my job, and then you've got me doing like a 6 minute entrance, and he's like, come on now, like, you coming in now? You coming in now?
Oh, he
Um,
struggled with Scott Oberman. Scott Oberman would take
Oh,
like
yeah.
20 minutes.
You need to bring him up in a packed lunch for that. But yeah, so he's in the ring and he's like, come on, Shay, come on. Psst, psst, psst. It's a good Shay, come
he's like
on
got
now.
he's Shaggy and I'm Scooby, so he's like trying to like wind me in with a Scooby snack. But like it's such an amazing dynamic between us. But we have a great relationship outside of like wrestling as well, and it just goes to show things like you would never expect. Like maybe people that you've watched for years, but even before you started wrestling, like I remember seeing something about Kirby when I was like 13, 14 years old.
Right, yeah.
Fast forward to almost over 10 years now, and he's my tag partner, and we've got tag gold together in Target. And those belts aren't going anywhere. Me and Kirby are basically untouchable.
Yeah,
I will
it's
hopefully be at the next one to see you defend them. That'll be
Yes, please
making
do.
a scene as usual.
Please do.
It is mad. You say about Martin Kirby. I remember when I saw him in a show, one of the first indie shows I went to in 2015, and he fought. I want to say he fought no, that was Haskins. No, Martin Kirby fought. I want to say ACH. I think it was at that show, and here he is still killing it. I mean, couldn't be happier for the guy as
And
well.
Yeah.
he's not aged a day.
No,
He's still the bald man he
I
was 10 years
know.
ago.
no, shout out
But
the
I feel like
Baldies. I've got
Yeah, I
loads
know.
of
So
just
them.
maybe
gets
screw that
better.
guy.
Yeah, like I feel like he just gets better. If that makes sense. Like
Yeah,
some people always say, the more you age, the slower you get, and I'm like, Martin Kirby is literally ain't slowed down like a
no.
Todd. Like he moves like he's 21 years old in the
Mm.
ring. But yeah, like even just it takes a real man to wear pink.
Oh, I love
Real
wearing
men
pink.
do
I've got
wear
loads of
pink.
pink shirts.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah,
I know I'm
real
not wearing one
men.
right now, so I can't really prove it to you, but I do have them.
I love
It's
pink.
it's
I'm
like
still killing that Kyle Fletcher has not turned the AEW TNT title pink. That would be, that needs to happen.
how
So,
good would that? It's like
it'd be amazing.
Martin Kirby's method to wrestling is like every. Do you know how they say like Wednesday we wear pink? It's like
Yeah.
every day's Wednesday to him basically. He's just always wrestling on a Wednesday because he's always wearing pink. It's actually me sometimes like, hey, could we wear a different color? And he's like,
No.
no.
No. No, I
You've got
agree.
to
I'm
wear
sorry.
pink.
Pink supremacy. Absolutely. I was about to buy a new microphone and sulked because the pink was out of stock, and I still don't have one
Yeah.
because it wasn't pink. I threw such a tantrum. I didn't buy
You
one.
need the pink.
So I am Team Kirby for this, and yeah, Kirby.
You never know.
Stay tuned.
If I want to come for Tate and Darwin's there, maybe I'll bring Kirby into TNT with me so he can back
Maybe.
me up.
Please do,
Please do.
because I would
Bring
love to see.
anyone to go after Tate. Bring a grizzly bear if you can get one. If you're going to go after Tate.
Darwin Mania is going to run wild though, and unfortunately, it's going to take a mountain to stop Darwin Mania, I think. So, but maybe Martin Kirby's got his number. I reckon that's.
Maybe. Literally
I don't.
anyone.
I don't even think I could take a step back. I don't think Kirby even needs me to handle day two. I think Kirby can just go off on his own, and I'll be good. I can sit back, and put my feet
I'm
up.
quite glad Andy's not on the podcast actually, because he would be devoutly screaming, saying, "No, Darwin's defended." He
Yeah,
would
he's a
devoutly
Darwin
defend. He'd take
fanboy.
a bullet for him, and I don't mean bullet,
Happily.
bullet. I mean like an actual, like
Yeah.
physical gun bullet.
He would be honoured to
Yeah.
go after Darwin.
I
But
mean, low key, Darwin loves me though. Like
Oh,
you
of
should see our
course.
interactions backstage. So maybe I'm a part. Maybe it's
Oh,
Monet
maybe you've got the
Mania instead
secret,
of
the secret
Darwin
weapon.
Mania.
Monet Mania. Monet
Monet
Maniacs.
Mania.
There we go. But you've got
Hey.
your hands full anyway. You are dealing with Sonny Kiss. I mean, but this isn't your first Effy's Big Gay Brunch. I mean, the Rainbow Rumble, right? Can I ask, like, in the nicest possible way, what's wrong with you? You've got a singles match, then the Rumble. Like, why? Why? What's wrong with you that you wanted to do both?
I stay ready, and actually, in my match with Sheik, I had actually pulled a muscle in my back. There was something wrong with my rib cage where I couldn't breathe properly. So when after I came back from Sheik, I couldn't breathe. And they were like, "Let's go see the medic," and they were like, "Oh no, like you might need to sit out the rumble." And I went, "Kiss my ass, I'm a fuck sitting out this rumble." Pardon my language, but that was genuinely what I was saying. Like I looked at the medic straight faced. If you think I'm pulling out in this night, you've got another thing coming. If I need to drag the medic to the ring with me, I would. But at the end of the day, like I said, that was my night. I wanted to come for Tate's title. I wasn't letting anybody take my opportunity away. Harley
Yeah.
Hudson wasted in a tag title match. I mean, she got the tag titles, but be selfish, Harley. What the heck? So at the end, the athlete is smart. I mean, I watched what Martina was doing, and Martina was being Martina, and she was avoiding all the action in the ring until the moment was right. And then I was like, okay, well, I'm gonna stay out with Martina,
Hmm.
and we'll see how it's done. And look what happened. I mean, I was in there with Visage, but Karma's a bitch, Visage. You hit me with a crutch, and I dumped your ass head first outside the ring.
That was some nasty, nasty business.
Controversy.
Yeah, but you've got another chance this year. Effy's Big Gay Brunch. What can we expect? What kind of match? I don't expect you to tell us too much. What kind of match? Is it going to be nasty? Is it going to be, you know?
I want Sonny to bring the best of Sonny Kiss. I want to see Sonny Kiss that I've never seen before. I don't give a damn about the ass shaking. Honestly, I've been there, done that. I was 18 years old when I done that, Sonny Kiss. You're pushing something, and still going about doing it. Like, bring the fight. Like, this, if this is your UK debut, I want the best of the best. It's the same with Adam Bolt. I want you best of the best. He jumped off the balcony on me. It's
Oh,
about time.
that was
It's
incredible.
about time. This is what I want. I don't want an easy challenge. Like, I'm not going in to run away from people and stuff like that. I want them to bring the best of the best, especially because my game mindset going into each show is if be match of the night, focus on match of the night. That's what I want to be, especially because that additional pressure again of they're not going to expect much, but at the end of the day, like this is a big opportunity for me. You don't just not everybody gets to wrestle Sonny Kiss, and
Hmm.
out of everyone who's been on Effie's Biggie Brunch, out of everybody on the TNT roster, it's me.
Hmm.
So why waste an opportunity like that? So even though Sonny, unfortunately, I'm going to beat that ass. Let's bring magic. Let us create magic. And if you walk away with my title, I will happily stand up and shake your hand. But unfortunately, that ain't fucking happening.
Yes.
I really did think I'm gonna get in. I already thought you were gonna say I'm gonna get in the ring and shake my ass.
Maybe I could.
Maybe,
Maybe
Maybe,
if I
maybe.
win, I should do that.
I'm really
maybe.
excited for that.
So
We
I
will
will
all.
shake Sonny's hand if they win. But if I win, I will shake my ass.
Ah, okay. Well, you heard it
Like
Like
here
Sonny
first. You heard
Kiss.
it here
You heard it
first.
here first. It is a stipulation. There is ass shaking on the line. We
I don't
will.
think they have the bum like Sonny though. Like I feel like Sonny's got more.
Don't put yourself down, Shay.
Some.
Like,
Oh
yeah,
no, I
come
had
on.
booty.
Yeah,
I had
exactly. You
booty,
got
but
cake for
We've all seen
days.
the
You know what I
singlet.
mean?
You can do this. Yeah.
I have
I
cake,
will.
but Sonny has dump truck. Like,
Yes,
I
yes,
will
Sonny.
the
say,
donk. Like,
if when you were in that ring and Sonny appeared on screen, if you heard someone on the balcony yell, "Oh my God, that's Sonny Kiss," I'd recognise that ass anywhere. I'm sorry, that was me, because I knew
I'm
who it
glad
was.
because I didn't know who it was. So I'm
I
glad
knew
someone
before you
recognised.
did. I was like, as soon as I saw, I was like, oh, "That's Sonny Kiss," and Gav was stood next to us going, "How do you know? I know that ass anywhere. That's Sonny
Yes.
Kiss." So.
I looked at it and I went, Glenn Jacobs. It's Kane. It's Kane.
No, no.
No.
Darwin's conquered the Kane multiverse now. He's not coming in, thankfully. I
Oh,
mean, but
Undertaker.
Obviously,
I can think of a
curiosity.
few more. I'd rather have, but that's by the by. But
Yeah. Oh yeah.
yeah, for
But
sure.
I
for
will again talking about the balcony. We'll all be there. The whole
be
show.
there.
All of us are coming to TNT. We'll be on the
Nice,
balcony. I know you're
nice.
the only one who is team Shay motherfucking Monet.
I
sure. Oh,
know.
I'm Team Shay. I'm Team Shay always.
Yeah, until you see
People,
Sonny.
people like to switch up. Wrestling fans always switch up.
Oh,
Oh,
Like,
that's true.
this is it. Yeah. I mean, I've. Why wouldn't I support Shay Monet? Shay Monet's going to come after Tate Mayfair's, and we
That's
all.
true.
I really want Tate Mayfair's to lose the title. No, I'm joking. I don't really.
See, they can't even
I
say
can't.
that.
I can't.
I'm the only
physically
one who
finish
is not
this.
fooled by Tate. I told this
Sweet.
story a while ago, but we had someone there who it was their first time ever at any wrestling show. They'd never seen wrestling. She was up on the balcony with us. She was having a great time. She did quite a few times compare wrestling to. She was like, "Is this gay porn?" I was like, "A little bit, a little bit." A little
yes,
bit.
it is.
By the end, I was telling her who to boo, who to cheer, and Tate came out. I said, "You boo this one, the baddest of bad boy. We hate this one." And she says, "Oh, but he's really good looking. I don't want to boo him." This is fucking ridiculous.
It's
No.
just the presence he carries in it. Like
It's
it's
just
just
no.
As
It's
Lucy would
disgraceful.
say, she would say, "He's got you all fooled."
He's got you off, and he's up against Derice. I was like, "You want to cheer a hug? There's Derice right there." Nope. No,
I mean,
Tate. He's got everybody fooled.
I'm
Get
team.
him.
I'm team Derice. I'm
Go
team
get him.
Derice all day.
Shay. If you
All
take out
day.
Tate,
But then, I mean, me, Tate, and Darwin could create magic
no.
as a team.
See. Do you
See?
see the evil
Yes.
that is
I
Tate
could be part of
Mayfair's?
like Darwin
Monet.
Mania and Tateness's greatness.
Darwin Monet. There you go.
Oh my god.
God.
See, it's got to happen. It's got to happen.
It can be like
I
so.
forbid
We
it.
have
No.
we have Tateness's greatness. We have Darwin Mania, and we have Slay Monet. There we
There you
go.
go.
You're the only heel I will cheer. Please don't ruin this for me. Do you like being a baddie? Like a bad guy?
I love being a baddie because it's so natural to me. Like
In both senses
I'm like
of the
I'm a
word.
dickhead.
Shay Monet is bad on the inside. You heard it here first.
I mean, originally at TNT, that's what I came in as. I came in as a baddie.
Mm-hmm.
And then Jay actually was like, they love you. I was like, nah, they don't. He was like, no, they do. And then it was their first initial Effy's Biggie Brunch. It was a 6-man tag. It was myself, Crowley, and Alexis against Martina, Ali, and Effy. And Crowley picked with the wrong bitch. So, do you know what? That was an emotional night because I was still relatively kind of, that was my first kind of year on TNT, and just like the pop of when I hit the thirst trap scissor kick
Yeah.
on Crowley, I jumped out my skin because it was such an out of body experience for me. Because I was so used to doing like your family shows up in Glasgow and stuff like that, but hearing like a full bunch of grown ass adults cheer my name, it was like, this is crazy, because there's a chant that always happens, it's Shay Monet, Shay Monet.
Okay.
And
Yes.
that was originally just an ICW thing, so I don't know how it's
Oh.
managed to travel. But like, even
I didn't realise that.
I was in WAW Norwich, and they were chanting it as well, and I was like, am I missing something? Like, is someone on, like, do you have like a pilot, like a dove that just flies to the shows and
Yeah,
like
he's just in the
tells
rafters.
everybody?
He's just in the
Like,
rafters.
Shame on is coming out, please do this chant. Like, but I love it because not everybody gets a unique chant. Like, sometimes you get the fuck 'em up, like, or you get the generic, like, let's go, blah blah blah, let's go. Like, not everybody has
No.
a unique chant, so maybe I need to get Shame on A, Shame on A, and a bit of merch, because
Yeah.
The only other time I've heard that
Slay,
from them
no, Slay Monet is
the
great
Elite.
merch.
The
Slay Monet.
Elite, yeah. Slay Monet is amazing merch. You could have it.
Slay Monet is great.
Because you've got
I-
Amira's Now We Slay. We need more Slay
There's also
merch.
like, I feel like I need to get so there's a Destiny's Child song, and it's say my name,
Yeah.
say my name.
Yes.
People keep saying
Yes.
shame on A, shame on A.
We will work on that. If anyone can do that, it's the Balcony Squad. We can get that going.
There's also a
It's-
callback in a Kublai Khan TX song, which is very different genre-wise, where it says "Say my name, bitch," and I just literally, I'm gonna play it now when I'm in the gym, and I'm gonna be like, "Say my name, bitch."
That's I should get a custom theme, and that should be like the
Do
opening,
it.
like
No,
shame on A.
do it. Yeah, do it. It's a song by Kublai Khan. I can't remember the name of the actual song though. I want to say it's Theory of Mind.
Okay.
Yeah, if you like
I
your
need to
beat down
listen.
hardcore, I'd recommend
Because,
it.
well, I'm always changing my theme. Like, 1 minute I'm Cherry Pie, next minute I'm Meg the Stallion.
Yeah.
I'm all over the place.
If you do Kublai Khan at Big Gay Brunch, I would be so happy.
You will fall off the balcony.
I will.
I'd
be
love
like-
to change it up, but like, again, I want that theme that's gonna let people know, like, oh, this is Shame on A, and like everyone relates me to Cherry Pie, which I'm like, okay, that's cool. It's stripper music, cool. But then, like, I remember one person just went, yeah, it's very generic and basic, and I just went, okay. Well, I just tore my soul out. Ouch! Like, I'm
Cherry
like,
Pie.
okay. And it was just so hurtful, but I was
Oh.
just like, okay, yeah.
Take no notice
Yeah,
of
sure.
it. Just think of him or whoever said that as a Twitter fan. Just clearly.
Yeah,
Definitely.
it literally is like that.
Or Twitter
But
fan.
yeah,
You know
there
what
was-
I mean? Yeah.
There was something you said a minute ago, and it's triggered me because I was like,
Sorry.
it was to do with the name. We were singing She Went Name. Oh no!
Well, Kublai Khan.
Yes, it was something in resemble to that, and it's now going to annoy me.
Say my name. Say my name, bitch. Yeah.
She Money, she motherfucking money. There was something that was
You will
like the back of
remember
my
at like
head.
2 in the morning and be like, oh, for fuck's sake.
I'm gonna like jump up. I'm gonna resurrect.
Yeah.
Like, I'm just
It's a
like,
shower
oh my
thought. It will come to
God,
you.
that was that. But there's so many different things that you can do. And I'm like, oh yeah, so like people call me like Shame on A, and like there's Slay on A, and my favorite one is Angel Hayes calls me Game on A. So just straight off, and I'm just like, all right. But she's like, okay, it's fine. That's my best pal. I can do what I want. But we're talking entrance songs, so I love Billy Idol.
Yep.
And
shout.
Wolfgang,
Yep.
former WWE wrestler Wolfgang, was like, just one day messaged me and was like, have you ever heard this song? And it was Billy Idol, and it was Money Money. And he was like, you should use this just because it says your name. And I was like, that's great. But it's just such like, it's like a wee funky kind of tune. Like, it sounds like something like Tony Wright or something would come out to. But I'm like, maybe one day I'll just shock the system and do it.
Yeah, I'm just thinking, just that, as you said it then. Sorry to go down on a tangent about songs because I'm a bit of a music nerd, but there's a song from a band called Zebrahead where they released an album called Playmate of the Year in the sort of early 2000s, and there's a song on there. It's called I'm Money, where the chorus goes, all the ladies want to know me. They're probably intimidated by me. All the fellas want to be me. They're probably intimidated by me. So, because I'm money, and I think that would be
I'm
perfect.
Monet.
Because I'm Monet.
That's great. That's so stupid, but it's so
Yeah,
good
it is
as well.
stupid. It is stupid, but I mean, they wrote it like, in the early 2000s, so it was a prime time for stupid music. But we digress. But anyway, I could go on for ages. So No.
Where does the name come from? Come on, because
So originally I started as Jesse Santana. That was my
yeah,
first initial ring name. And then don't Google it because
Uh-huh.
things come up
Oh,
that
is it like a Blake Monroe kind of thing when you Google that and it comes up with something that
it's
you
actually a
shouldn't
porn
see?
star.
yeah,
Okay, fine.
it's
Okay.
literally that. And I found out because it was a little boy's mum who was looking for like Google images of me, and she came across that, and she like told me at a show like, by the way, I thought you should know, and I was like, great. So I obviously went and googled that. But if it was me doing that, I'd be like, oh, cool, that is me. But it's not. It's just a full grown henchman with a big beard and all that. So I'm just like, okay, that's not me. So then it was I had got injured and wasn't really fond of the name. Like the name was kind of like a last minute because I debuted really quickly, so it was like, right, you need a name now. And I never really liked the name of using my real name, but I wanted something close. And when I was younger, I actually said to my mum, I was like, what would you have called me if I was a girl? And she was like, I like the name Shay. And I was like, okay, cool, cool. And then Shay's obviously like a both name, like we've got like
Yes.
multiple different Shays. But I didn't want it spelled so like cliche.
Sure.
I wanted like it's something that you would hear in like Paris Fashion Week,
Yeah.
that type of thing. And then it was a wrestler DCT, if you know
Uh-huh.
DCT. And he had said to me, "Why don't you spell it CHE?" But he pure like amped it up, like, "Oh, I've got it!" And it took him like 10 minutes to confess what it was. And then Monet is just like money to me,
Yeah.
like I am money. But it had such a nice
It
rhyme
does.
to
It
it,
does
like
roll off
Chez
the tongue
Monet.
so nicely.
And no one else kind of had a name like that
No.
until
Well, I
Mercedes.
was going to say
Yeah,
you literally beat me to
you could,
it.
yeah, you could also say you're
Literally,
related to family
it's
name.
I know I could say it's like and then I'm related to the Rock and some no not the Rock, the Snoop Dogg, the Rock. I wish it was
Oh
the
my
Rock.
god!
I've been
Wow.
WWE by now,
Oh god, they'll put you in
but
the bloodline. Don't.
Don't. Yeah. Don't.
I
Triple
love
H
how
jumps out with a
I
net.
just mixed up Snoop Dogg and the Rock. Like
No, if
that's
you say you're related to The Rock, Triple H will be at your door with chloroform and a net, and you will
He'll
be
be
in
like,
the bloodline by the end of the week.
so,
oh yeah.
Shay.
Keep it quiet.
Sorry.
Yeah.
You will literally see me with Solo Sokoa at the next SmackDown
Yeah.
taping.
Oh,
She's went there,
Blink if
my
you
wee
need
blonde
help.
head.
We'll send a rescue
Blink
team.
twice if you
yeah.
need
Just
help.
tell us in Morse code. You need rescuing.
Anyone in that bloodline
That'd be
is.
kind of different.
Would be a bit
That would
different.
be like what I was saying about expect unexpected. Imagine just one week I was in
There you
the
go.
bloodlines.
There you
Stay in the
Like
bloodlines. Like he's related to The Rock. It counts.
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
would be crazy. I think that would be like the biggest stable ever. Like at this point, like
I
it
would
just keeps
watch that.
expanding. But yeah, so Mercedes Monet. So it's funny because people always go, "Oh, did you call yourself after Mercedes Monet?" And I was like, "No, like
It's only been
go
doing it a
back.
minute.
It was me
Yeah.
first."
Yeah.
And I was actually before. I
And you spell
remember.
it
Do you
differently. There's the
remember
silent T as well. So it's
exactly?
yeah.
She's like Monet, and I'm Monet.
She's got the E with the accent, but you
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
yeah. So it's not it's not comparable. It's just phonetically it's the same. But
Exactly. And I remember at the time as well, it was John Morrison's wife, Taya Valkyrie, who then was debuted in WWE's like Frankie Monet.
oh
And
goodness
I
me.
was like, what the heck? What in the Monet is going on? Like, and then obviously she changed her name and stuff, and I was like, great. And then it was like, oh, here's Mercedes Monet, and I was like, do you know what, Mercedes? I need that. Like, come and get it. Like, let's go.
Do it. Oh,
But then
You might want to be
I'm scared to
careful.
call her
She's
out.
collecting
I know
championship
that's
belts.
the thing.
You don't need
See
her
call it out,
attention.
and she comes and gets it, and then she takes it from me.
Yeah. Be careful what you wish for, but at the same time,
Yeah, fucking stay awake because Mercedes might
She
see
might
that title
well.
and think
Oof.
that's quite a nice looking
But
title there.
also, we're talking about opportunities here. Having a match with Mercedes Monet.
do it. I do it. Make it happen.
There you go.
$100,000.
Get the actor on the
Get Tony
line.
Khan on the phone and just tell him to book you. Like, throw $100,000 money
Yeah.
match. Yeah, money
I
versus
mean,
money.
wasn't she looking for an opponent?
Well,
Wasn't she?
there are 2 slots at Forbidden Door still open. So if you go and pop over to Japan, pop over to Mexico, get yourself booked in a CMLL or a Stardom match, and just do what you do best and
Imagine
win.
that. Who says I'm not already in the midst of it? Who knows?
You're
But-
going to turn your phone around, and
Okay.
you're just going to be this beautiful Japanese skyline in the
You're in
background.
Japan.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, okay.
I've got just imagine that.
Yeah.
I'm also imagining like AEW and it's like next minute or here's Cherry Pie by Warren playing and I'm just
Tony
like
Khan
coming
would
out.
be. He would pay
He
for the
could
music.
pay for the license for that.
He would
How
do it.
easily.
good. And then it would literally be mine.
Yeah, exactly.
You would own that.
Oh.
If you can get Final Countdown for Bryan Danielson, he can get you Cherry Pie.
Do you know what? Hearing Cherry Pie in like a big
Yeah.
arena would be sick.
Wembley,
Do it. Oh.
the O2.
Please, everyone would sing it as well. Everyone would sing it because you get like
God,
a
we would
lot of
sing
the
it, yes.
a lot of the like not the diehards who go to like the big shows for like like family and stuff like that. They'd hear it and they go, "Oh, I know this song. I haven't heard this in years," and it'll have a wonderful time. And they'd associate it with you as well, so it's even better.
Oh,
Yeah.
thank you so much.
Right,
Thank
yeah.
you.
No, I'm conscious of time. So Lucy, did you want to wrap up
Yes. Can we
with
play
your
a game?
with your little game? Go on. Honestly,
It only takes 1 minute, okay? This is a game we've played with almost all the guests we've had on the show. You have 60 seconds.
I will
to
keep a
answer most
timer.
Questions.
I will keep a timer.
You are chasing at the top of the leaderboard is Lim Reaper, Lewis Johnson, and Kid Bandit. No, Kid Lycos. Sorry, Kid Bandit is in second. So with 14 and 13 respectively. I will keep count of how many are answered.
Cool.
If you keep
I'll keep
the
a timer.
going.
Is there a pass option?
No.
Oh.
Yeah,
There is no. You can't get it wrong. These are all. They're like, would you rather, or what's your that kind of thing.
Okay. Let's
Yeah,
go.
yeah.
They're not trivia. God, no.
No, we're not
Nothing
that much
requires-
of a nerd, but yeah.
I thought you
No.
were going to ask me like tennis champion and stuff.
No,
and I was
no,
like,
no.
God, no. It's all no.
No, that's
All
what
right, give
pub
me a
quizzes are
count.
for. But yeah, I've got it. So right, ready? Are you ready?
Are you ready?
Deep breath.
No.
This is the most important competition you've ever been in. This is it. This is serious.
All right, ready?
All right.
3, 2, 1, go.
Would you rather take 100 chops or 100 super kicks?
100 super kicks.
Would you rather wrestle handcuffed or blindfolded?
Handcuffed.
Would you rather wrestle in a swimming pool or on a bouncy castle?
Bouncy castle.
Who'd win in a fight, Tate Mayfairs or a toddler in a lucha mask?
Toddler in a lucha mask.
Would you rather cut a promo with hiccups or while sneezing?
Hiccups.
How many syllables are in the word wrestling?
Wrestling. 3.
Could 100 Shea Monet beat a gorilla?
Yeah.
Could 100 Tate Mayfairs beat a single three-legged hamster?
No.
Would you rather wrestle in rollerblades or stilettos?
Rollerblades.
Would you rather have 5 stars from Dave Meltzer or a golden up from Simon Miller?
Quick.
Simon Miller.
Would you rather have your entrance music played on bagpipes or on the kazoo?
Bagpipes.
Right.
Name a wrestling move that starts with the letter B.
Stop.
Backbreaker.
It's 12.
Oh, is that it?
12.
I am afraid you are tied for last place with Lucy Sky.
It
I'll
honestly,
take
Serves you right for calling her
I'll
out.
take it.
honestly, there was the couple of seconds. You just gotta just say it.
It
off
was
the
the
tongue
Meltzer
straight away.
Miller thing that
Meltzer
got you
or
there. You
Miller,
have to
yeah.
stop and
I know.
think.
I feel like sometimes though, like you actually do have a think about these things. Like they actually get to you and you go, hold on a minute. This
I
is
know,
a pretty good one.
because you want to give an answer that's true, but also you want to be conscious of the time, innit? It goes by so
Yeah.
quickly as well. It doesn't.
Sometimes you want to explain the answer as
Yeah.
well. Like, hold on, this is my reasoning behind this. But
This is your chance if you want to explain any of your answers.
I want to explain that Lucy Sky, loser. I get
Serves
half
you
a
right for
point
calling her out. Yeah.
I get half a point for being blonde.
Maybe.
Well,
okay.
you've got-
Consider it,
I'm
all right.
You've got more blonde
I'll go
hair
with
than
that.
me, so I think that would.
Under the red, there is naturally blonde here, so I'm going to give you that. You're on 12 and a half.
12 and a half.
Sky, you're
Okay.
last place.
Bargaining
Thank you
works.
so
Let's put it
much.
that way. Bargaining works.
Bribery works.
Bribery works. Yeah.
Also, you are it is pretty unfair of you to ask me for anything because you are my favourite, and
Thank you so much.
this has been a
It's been a
wonderful
delight.
present.
This has been a wonderful time. Yeah, but we will leave it there. So Shay, one last thing for you. Do you want to do a little plug for where people listening to this and watching this can find your merch and find anything and any last words for Sonny Kiss?
Yes, so I'll start with the merch because that's what makes the money. So you can find my merchandise store on my Instagram page. It's Big Cartel, or you can just search for me on there. Shea Monet, of course. I will be releasing new merchandise soon, especially for Big Gay Brunch. So please keep a lookout for it because I'm terrible when it comes to merch because I'm too busy always getting new gear instead because I love it. You can find me on my Facebook page, Shea Monet. You can find me on Instagram _Shea Monet _. My Twitter is Shea Monet UK. Make sure to check that out. Sonny Kiss. Come. I need that. That's what I'm going to say.
Okay.
Well, we look forward to
We'll
that match,
see-
and yeah, stay
see you in
tuned.
Fusion Nightclub for Effy's big gay brunch in September. Well, when we really not long after we release this.
It's
I think.
one. It's one of
Get
4
your
shows.
tickets.
It's one of 4 shows across like what's going to
will be
be
at
like a
all of
fantastic
them.
weekend on the
It's the
20th.
main show.
Yeah.
It is them, and it's a Saturday night. You can go out and party after that.
Saturday
You can
night
buy
in
Yeah,
me a
come
Liverpool.
out
drink.
with us after.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
I
we'll
will
be
be-
going out.
Finally,
I'm staying
first-
down in Liverpool. Buy me a drink when I
I will buy it.
defend my championship successfully.
I will buy you a drink if you win. If you win, you will not have to buy a
There's no
drink.
if.
For
There's
yourself.
when. There's no if.
When?
There's
When you win.
I will shake my ass like Sonny for a drink.
All right.
Good stuff. Well, you
Works
heard
for
it here
me.
first. So yeah, make sure to check out TNT Extreme. If you are in Liverpool, there are tickets, as of this recording, there are tickets still available. Apologies if there is not by the time this gets released.
Yeah, they're going fast.
They are going pretty fast. So do come through, come and say hi to the Group Chat Wrestling podcast when we are there. We'll be up in the balcony making lots of noise and hopefully
Making
not
a
making too
scene.
much of an arse of ourselves. Hopefully, but it's we're going to be there at all 4 shows across the whole weekend. It's going to be fantastic. But if you are not able to make it, make sure you watch on Triller Plus because that shit is going to slap. I've watched several TNT shows on Triller Plus, and I've just longed to be there. So
Yeah, it's the first time Dan is coming all the way from London to be there.
yeah.
Nice.
Yes, can't wait.
Nice.
Finally
Very
gonna
looking
join
forward
us.
to it. I can't wait. But in the meantime, we will love you and leave you. We've had the very distinct pleasure of having Shay Monet on the podcast. Hopefully
Shay
not for the
motherfucking
last
Monet.
time.
Say it
Shay
or- say it
motherfucking
right or don't say
Monet.
Shame motherfucking money.
Thank you so much
Say
for
his
listening.
full name.
Say my name, bitch. Bye bye.
Bye.
Cool.